Hello, good day. I am Maureen Kyngs and this is ABC of Real Estate Investment. Today on ABC of Real Estate Investment, we'll be looking at land banking. Before I tell you about land banking, I want to tell you a story of my neighbor directly beside my house when we were growing up then. There's a place called Saple Road in Benin City. It used to be an outskirt in Benin City. We used those areas for farmland. I remember my mom having farms in those areas where we go to plant cassava, do a lot of farming when growing up. I'm talking about 35 years ago. I'm talking about maybe about 37 years ago. So this my neighbor was a polygamist. They had about 43 children. He had expanse of land in that area. That area used to be an outskirt to our place. It used to be very far from our area and it was used for farmland. So those areas then, people weren't living there. They were undeveloped land. After a while, he started developing those lands. After a while, by the time my neighbor died, when they read the will, every one of the children had a piece, was given a house. The boys were given a land and a house, while the girls were given just one houses each. Where do those houses come from? Inside that estate. That was an outskirt then. I remember the estate is called Idusuyi Estate. So we come to the definition of land banking. What is land banking? Land banking is an aggregation of land. It's a real estate terms that is used to aggregate land in an undeveloped place, in an undeveloped area, in an outskirt. When you aggregate land, you buy large expanse of land, or you can even buy an acre. You can buy 2 plots. Now you buy that land for future use, either to develop or to resell. So when we are talking about land banking, there are some when it comes to land banking, there are some things we need to put into consideration.
Cut. You are picking up from when it comes to land banking. So, are you ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, pick up. Action.
When doing land banking, there are things you need to put into consideration. You don't just buy any bush. You don't just buy anywhere. Don't forget that land banking is buying undeveloped land. Lands that does not look like it. Land that does not look, land that are still in the outskirt. So how do you do land banking? The ways you do land banking is getting the outskirt of a metropolitan city. Getting the outskirts, looking for a densely populated city and going to the outskirts. You buy those places because population growth will always flow in towards that area. So it's being strategic when doing land banking. You don't just do land banking, buy any bush. No, there are things you need to put in place. And who are those people that do land banking? Yes, let me give you some example of those people that do land banking. Have you seen a Catholic church? You see them having expanse of land, big portion of land. They go deep. They look at they look at a metropolitan city.